Hey guys, it's Freezer here with A-Spec Airsoft, and today I'll be bringing you a video review of the CYMA CM.031D. This is CYMA's replica of the AK-105 with a folding stock. You can get this gun for $135 off of ASpecAirsoft.com, and there is a link in the description over there, or if you're watching a big screen, down there. So let's open up the box, which has ultra cool styling, by the way. So now the top of the box is off, this is what you should see inside. And on top of all the stuff you want to see is paperwork, which consists of your A-Spec Airsoft warranty. It's 30 days. You can call the number on the sheet if you have questions. A-Spec Airsoft chrono and inspection sheet. This particular weapon was chronoed at 380 to 390 FPS with .20 gram BBs and was tested and inspected by Adam. A CM.031C and 31D manual. This is just a coverall manual. It's a standard CYMA, half Chinese, half English. The English isn't that bad, but it's not your Oxford English. So now that all that's gone, this is what it should look like. A small brown cardboard box, which has inside a trickle charger. We recommend that you do not use this trickle charger, and that you buy a smart charger off of ASpecAirsoft.com for $35. There's a link in the description. A bag of 200 .2 6mm BBs, but you should use BBs. An 8.4 volt 1100 milliamp 9-nickel hydrate battery.
Is this gearbox ready to handle the full potential of a lithium polymer battery?
Cleaning and dejamming rod, a 500 round high cap AK-74 mag, and your CYMA CM.031D. Now let's talk a little bit about the history behind the AK-105. The CYMA CM.031D is based off of the AK-105, which is a variant of the AK-74M, which was derived from the AK-74, which was derived from the AK-47. Quite a family tree there. Anyway, it is one of the series of AK-10 rifles that was designed off of the AK-74M. This one is shorter version of it, and it uses a 5.45 by 39mm round, which is the same as the AK-74. It is made of plastic and metal to prevent rust and corroding and things like that. The magazine is made of a reinforced fiberglass, and it has a side folding stock. There is a full stock and a skeleton stock variant, and the side folding solid stocks are made of polymer, while the skeleton stocks are made of metal. Now that we're done talking about the history, and now that you've got a closer look at the CYMA, let's talk about the features of the weapon. This weapon has a folding skeleton stock with ping attached. Simply push this button right here. The stock folds over, clamps into place like that, just like on your standard AK with a folding stock. Take it out, push it back, pull it, and it locks into place. This gun also has mounts for side rails, which would allow you to put some kind of scope or lasers or whatever you want onto your gun. The bolt, which is made of metal, it actually sounds kind of cool. It's very nice, there's a pretty good weight to it, and it also exposes the hop-up unit right there. These are the iron sights on the AK-105 from CYMA. You can see they're basically just standard AK sights. They work perfectly fine. It's very simple. You can adjust them using the slider that's on the rear sight. You can see the front sight post. The circle that surrounds it is broken, which allows you a more open view of your target. So they're very nice, and if you wanted to add a scope or some sort of thing like that, you could always buy the side rails and mount them and put some kind of scope on there to help with your aiming. These are the rear sights on the AK-105. You can see the Russian character for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can adjust it using the slider right there to adjust for different ranges. And for the sling mounts on the CM.031D, there's one right here, also known as the infamous ping, and another one on the front of the gun right here. Fire selector switch on this gun is metal, same as on most AK-47s and all AK variants. Safe, semi, fully automatic, back to safe. This gun also has 14mm counterclockwise threads on the end of the barrel. So we'll start out with the polymer components. The magazine is made of polymer. The front hand grip and pistol grip right here are made of polymer, and there's this very, very nice texture to it. It feels very, very realistic. I can hardly feel any seams on this at all. Very, very reminiscent of the real AK-105, which I actually have held. Very, very nice. There's even some serration right here on the pistol grip, which will aid in grip if you have gloves on or something like that. And lastly, the front flash hider right here, the bright orange tip, is made of plastic. Everything else on this gun is made of metal. The stock, the upper and lower receiver, the trigger, trigger guard, mag release, bolt, fire selector switch, front and rear sights, outer barrel, fake barrel, gas tube, extended gas tube, ping, sling mounts. Pretty much everything else on this gun is made of metal. Now over to Delta 1 for the internal reports.
Thank you, Freezer. Now for the internal reports. As always, you know me, the AK enthusiast. I love AKs. So, the inner barrel is 363 millimeters long. It is a 6.8 inner barrel. It is a version 3 gearbox with 6 millimeter bushings, a short type motor with the wires are soldered on, and it has a standard polycarb piston and piston head. And overall, CYMA has done a really good job with this. And I noticed on this model in particular, the shimming was actually really good. It didn't sound bad at all, and I was really impressed. So, CYMA's done, on most of their guns, they're always decently shimmed, but this one was shimmed like quite good, more than normal. So, it's got a plastic hop-up unit, but no big deal. Overall, CYMA's just done a really good job with this AK. So, this would be a great gun if you're looking for close quarters and a mixture of field or anything. So, this is a great gun. It's only $135 off FaceBack Airsoft. So, back to you, Freezer.
Thank you, Delta 1, for the internal reports. Now for the final conclusion. CYMA has made another excellent AK. CYMA is known for making excellent AK airsoft guns, and they've definitely not disappointed with this one. This is very similar to the real AK-105, which I've actually held myself. It has a very nice barrel length, so you won't be outmatched in field situations, as well as having a folding stock right here if you want to use it for CQB. It's a bit big, but it's still not too big. I mean, you can really hold it up against your shoulder like this. It's not big at all, so it'll definitely be accurate, as well as compact. It has side rails, rail mounts if you want to put on some optics or some other stuff. The sights are very nice, they're very realistic. The bolt's loud, very nice. Fire selector switch is good. High capacity magazine. The build quality is amazing. The polymer is very nice, almost no seams at all. This gun is almost a steal for $135. So if you want to get this gun, there's a link in the description. Once again, $135 off AspecAirsoft.com. So if you want to buy this gun, click on the link in the description, and we will send it to you, and you will get it, and you will love it, and you will be happy because you have an awesome AK from CYMA. So, this has been our review of the CYMA CM.031D. Thanks for watching.